When I think about how to train students at lower levels in history courses, I'm more excited when I talk to instructors who I am convinced have found a way to engage their students' imaginations, to excite them to the possibilities that in studying the past, they have an opportunity really for adventure, for encountering ways of thinking and living that are totally foreign to them, that sort of open up windows to imagine ways that human beings across time and space have lived and loved and treated one another and engaged in war and peace and every other human endeavor. When my kids were very small, that we homeschooled, we didn't spend a lot of time worrying about the various presidencies of the 18th and 19th century or the dynasties of ancient Egypt. We wanted them simply to be open to the idea that people who were like them in some ways, but thought and lived often in very different ways also, that these were people that they could somehow connect with and even learn from and be blessed by. And so we wanted our children to read engaging stories about children in other times and places. We would create dinners where we tried to duplicate cuisine from other times and places. We would dress our children up in outfits and invite them to imagine themselves in another time and place. Honestly, one of the most foundational insights that we can ever gain is that the past was different from our present, and that actually our lives are poorer when we cut ourselves off from that. And the young learner who believes those two things has begun already, I think, to acquire the motivation to become not only not only effective middle school and high school and college student, but a lifelong learner, which actually I think is the goal that we have in mind always as our end goal.